And one more thing. See, I'm out of practice too. Silence your cell phones, because we are recording this, and this will be broadcast on YouTube and everything. So silence your cell phones, and also stay around for our open mic, which seems to be full and overflowing tonight. So you're definitely gonna want to stick around for that, because there's some good people on that too. But anyway, main thing is silence your cell phones, because if somebody's gonna call, they're gonna call during the show. So now it is a minute until you see us again. Dr. Enuf presents your Boones Creek Opry. Well, howdy everybody everywhere. Welcome to Dr. Enuf's Boones Creek Opry.
I'm Jukebox Jess. I think that's who I am.
And I'm Bailey George. And we're so glad to be here with you tonight.
We weren't here last week because of a freak snowstorm, so we're a little rusty, but I think we'll get it going.
Yes, we always like to start out our Opry with a prayer and a bit of history. And to do that, let's bring out the mayor of Boones Creek, Mr. Ed Bowman.
Bow your heads with me. Heavenly Father, we're so thankful for this day that you've given us, that we can come together and we can have fun and fellowship and listen to good music. We thank you, Father, for all the care and the guidance that you give us in our lives. We ask these things in the forgiveness of our sins in Jesus' name. Amen. For the last several weeks, I've been talking about Dr. Clark. Dr. Clark is my great-grandfather. He lived in the house that's over on Boones Creek Road at the railroad trestle, the big greenhouse that you see there. The parlor was for the most part off limits to the children. It was reserved for guests and visiting family. It was also used for weddings. The doctor's children got to come into the parlor for the weddings because they were witnesses for the weddings. The doctor would check the license when the couple came and would send a signed license to the county courthouse in Jonesboro the next day. There was no fee for the service, but he sometimes got a donated $1 for his service. The most irregular wedding that the doctor performed one day when a big burly young man and a highly pregnant sweetheart and a very red-faced father appeared on the porch. The father gave the license to the doctor and he looked it over. As the justice of the peace looked the license over, he noticed that the father had a shotgun clenched in his other hand. The justice of the peace married the couple, and 2 months after the wedding, the woman gave birth to a big baby son delivered by the doctor or justice of the peace who married them. One time, the doctor had a very informal wedding on the road in front of his home. 2 men rode up on one horse, and 2 women rode up on another horse. And about the same time, the doctor rode up on his faithful steed, Cleveland. The doctor asked them how he could help them. And one of the men told the doctor that the man and woman riding in the front on each horse wanted to get married. The doctor checked the license, and right there he married them while he remained on Cleveland, and the couple remained on the respective horses. This could be called the ceremony in 3 saddles. Cleveland was the doctor's horse, which he either rode with a saddle or hitched to a buggy. Everyone in the community knew Cleveland. Many said that the doctor could make a call and then head home and let the reins go, and Cleveland would take the doctor home while the doctor was asleep. That's your history moment for tonight.
Thank you, Mayor Bowman.
Thanks so much, Mayor Ed Bowman. Cleveland, what a good horse.
I know. Makes Mr. Ed and Francis, puts them to shame.
Well, the horse knows the way, so.
All right. Well, we'd like to thank some of the people that make our Boones Creek Opry possible. Of course, we'd like to thank our presenting sponsor, Dr. Enuf.
Yay!
Yay!
Be original. We've got some antique bottles, and they're just so snappy. The advertising is pretty fun. This fellow is still in the mix. It says rich in vitamins.
He's also a good country doctor, too, just like the history segment. I'd also like to thank Ferguson Supply, Summers Taylor,
Kelly and Jennifer Wolf,
Ballad Health,
Johnson City Honda,
and
Eastman Credit Union.
that's it.
Also Vanessa Pugh.
Absolutely. I believe that's everybody. I
Yes.
forgot my list, so I think that's everybody. And if not, we're so glad that you are here with us.
We'd also like to thank the volunteers
Yes.
that make this whole beautiful thing happen, because we really couldn't do it without the volunteers here at the Boones Creek Historical Trust and Opry.
Absolutely. Let's give our volunteers a nice round of applause. Did you notice that the snow has melted outside?
That's so cool.
It must be springtime. Well, another little bit of history. In the spring of, I believe it was 1865, there was a train robbery that happened in the American West, and it's got robbed, and we'll hear through the song by who is a bit questionable, but the legend of Jesse James has moved through there, so let's sing this one. That's in tune. Jesse James was a man who killed many a lad and robbed the Glendale train. Well, he robbed from the rich and he gave to the poor, had a hand, a heart, and a brain. Jesse had a wife to mourn for his life, 3 children, they were brave. But that dirty little coward that shot Mr. Howard has laid poor Jesse in his grave. Now please. That's about the best I ever heard. It was on a Wednesday night, the star was shining bright. They robbed the Glendale train, and the people they did say 4 many miles away, it was robbed by Frank and Jesse James. Jesse had a wife to mourn for his life, 3 children, they were brave. But that dirty little coward that shot Mr. Howard has laid poor Jesse in his grave. Oh, come on, 5. It was Robert T. Ford, that dirty little coward, who robbed that Glendale train. Well, he ate of Jesse's bread, then he slept in Jesse's bed, then he shot Jesse James in his grave. Oh, Jesse had a wife
Well, we love to get the crowd warmed up, and we've got some great music in store for y'all. So let's make welcome all the way from across the mountain.
They went over the mountain, down into Boones Creek, and we're so glad to have them. They've been here before, and it's wonderful to have them back here. Would you please make welcome the Boones Trail Band?
Boone Trail Band. Marlene and Lou, are y'all ready? Well, thank you again, and I'd also like to thank our wonderful AV team. We've got Jason and also Cody, and we couldn't do it without y'all. Come on. Thank you.
Y'all, before you start feeling sorry for us about having to drive all the way over here and spend all that money on gas, don't worry about it, because we're going to fill our tank up before we go home, and we're going to basically save the difference in what it cost over here and over there. So we'll be good next week. So. I did notice y'all's gas was a little bit cheaper than ours over at home. They finally figured out how to get Tom Brady to go back to work, didn't they? Got the price of gas so high, he had to go back to work.
Everybody doing all right tonight? Thank you for coming out. We've got some really great friends that have come over today. We've got a real celebrity. I'm going to make him stand up and embarrass him. We've got Scotty Owensby. He plays bass with the Chuckwagon Band, national touring gospel band, one of the best in the business. So stick around for the open mic, because we're going to be doing that. And then wanted to let you know that Marlene has a record in the works right now she's working on, and that'll be out soon, and it'll be out on Spotify, Amazon, and through Airplay. And I have an album out already, and I've got 2 more in the works right now that I'm mixing. So we'll have, the next time we come, we'll probably have some CDs for that. So, ready?
Right, yeah, we're, imagine this, Margot and Lou, and we're the Boone Trail Band. We're happy to be here tonight. Thank you.
Ready?
Oh, I wanna be with you. I can give you love that's true. Just believe the way I feel. I love you and I always will. No one can take your place with me. Don't ever think of setting me free. Just believe the way I feel. I love you and I always will. Please be my love. Please be my love. Just believe the way I feel. I love you and I always will. No one can thrill me like you do. I'll spend a lifetime loving you. Just believe the way I feel. I love you and I always will. I think of you each day and night. I just wanna hold you tight. Just believe the way I feel. I love you and I always will. Please be my love. Please be my love. Just believe the way I feel. I love you and I always will.
we're gonna get Farrell up here now to sing a tune. It's called 30 Years.
There's a little white note on the gate by the road that a man put up yesterday. And when we saw it, we all ran out just to see what it had to say. And when we read it, our eyes filled with tears as we fell to the cold, hard clay. Something about a mortgage, something about foreclosure, something about failing to pay. And on the post by the general store they put up a little sign. An auction sale day after tomorrow at the end of Lincoln Line. 30 years of farming, 30 years of heartache, 30 years of day to day. Oh, my daddy stopped talking the day the farm was auctioned. There was nothing left to say. Well, my mother's tears fell freely down as she walked among the flowers in the yard. And every number the auctioneer called was like a blow to her precious heart. And every number the auctioneer called in, another thing was sold that day. While everything was auctioned, we stood there watching while they loaded it and drove it away. And on the post by the general store they put up a little sign. An auction sale day after tomorrow at the end of Lincoln Line. 30 years of farming, 30 years of heartache, 30 years of day to day. Oh, my daddy stopped talking the day the farm was auctioned. There was nothing left to say. At the day's first dawning, we woke this morning, there was nothing for us to do. Nothing in the granary, no hay in the meadow, no cattle, no tractor, no tools. So we loaded up the car, took the clothes we wore, and a few things we managed to save. Mama read from the book, we took one last look, and then we drove away. And on the post by the general store they put up a little sign. An auction sale day after tomorrow at the end of Lincoln Line. 30 years of farming, 30 years of heartache, 30 years of day to day. Oh, my daddy stopped talking the day the farm was auctioned. There was nothing left to say.
I'm from New Mexico, and the Native Americans that do art there, they always leave some little thing in there that is not perfect. And they say that's to let the spirit out so everyone can enjoy it. So there we have released our banjo spirit.
We've
for
released the
tonight.
spirits.
All right. Miss Margot, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
You left me alone, broken-hearted, wondering what I was gonna do. A love I always thought would last forever was a love that proved to be untrue. But you know, dear, that I'll always love you, even if a new love you have found. Please say goodbye and walk away, dear. Don't watch these tears of mine go falling down. I don't understand what I've done wrong, dear. Maybe it just wasn't meant to be. You tell me now that you love another and that you'll never give your heart to me. But you know, dear, that I'll always love you, even if a new love you have found. Please say goodbye and walk away, dear. Don't watch these tears of mine go falling down. But you know, dear, that I'll always love you, even if a new love you have found. Please say goodbye and walk away, dear. Don't watch these tears of mine go falling down. Don't watch these tears of mine go falling down.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. We are so glad to be here tonight. I'm glad that everybody survived the snowstorm, the late spring snowstorm, and was able to come back. So we get Miss Lou up here again. Take me as I am. Okay.
Why do you always try to make me over? Take me as I am, or let me go. White lilies never grow on stalks of clover. Take me as I am, or let me go. You're trying to reshape me in a mold, in the image of someone you used to know. But I won't be a stand-in for an old. Take me as I am, or let me go. Changed me ever since you met me. as I am, or let me go. If you can't overlook my faults, forget me and take me as I am, or let me go. You're trying to reshape me in a mold in the image of someone you used to know. But I won't be a stand-in for an old love. Take me as I am, or let me go. Take me as I am, or let me go.
Thank you. Great job, Boo. Thank you. Blue Ridge Mountain Blues from the Blue Ridge Queen over there.
That's right.
When I was young and in my prime, I left my home in Caroline. Now all I do is sit and pine for all the folks I left behind. I've got those Blue Ridge Mountain blues, and I stand right here and say, my grip is packed to travel, and I'm scratching gravel for that Blue Ridge far away. I'm gonna stay right by my mom. I'm gonna do right by my home. Play around the cabin door. No work, no worry anymore. I've got those Blue Ridge Mountain blues, and I stand right here and say, my grip is packed to travel, and I'm scratching gravel for the Blue Ridge far away. I see a window with a light. I see two heads of snowy white. It seems I can hear them both recite. Where is my wandering boy tonight? I've got those Blue Ridge Mountain blues, and I stand right here and say, my grip is packed to travel, and I'm scratching gravel for that Blue Ridge far away. For that Blue Ridge far away.
Thank you.
We're going to feature Lou on the vocal again. She's one of our star vocalists. Yeah. I hear you. We're kind of moving along quick because we have a lot of music we wanted to share, so we wanted to do more music than talk, so.
Yeah, if y'all want some comedy, just come up later now.
Yeah. See, we had a debate about which one of us was going to work the mic, and so we figured
She
if
won.
tough and he's vicious, sneaky and suspicious. He's gonna keep me on my toes. He'll always remind me he can always find me, and he'll never let me go. I feel like packing all those clothes that he bought me, going back home to Tennessee. But I can't resist him, and Lord, how I'd miss him, and North Carolina's where I wanna be. One day when I was thumbing down in North Carolina, he gave me a ride on 29. I knew he was hateful, but Lord, I was grateful, and his kind of loving blew my mind. He's tough and he's vicious, sneaky and suspicious. He's gonna keep me on my toes. He'll always remind me he can always find me, and he'll never let me go. I feel like packing all those clothes that he bought me, going back home to Tennessee. But I can't resist him, and Lord, how I'd miss him, and North Carolina's where I wanna be, and North Carolina's where I wanna be.
I told you, Miss Lou can sing. So can Miss Margot. All right. This is a song written by Vince Gill, and it's called In the Hills of Caroline. I was born in Guilford County, way back up in the pines. It's where I hold my sweetest memories, in the hills of Caroline. Daddy was much of nothing, spent his whole life doing time. Mama learned me about Jesus in the hills of I met a boy, his name was Hattie, fair and tender, sweet and kind. He taught me how to love a woman in the hills of Caroline. I always thought that we would marry one sweet day, he would be mine. But Hattie's gone to live with Jesus I should die before tomorrow. One request, if you don't mind, just bury me right next to Patty in the hills of Caroline. Just bury me right next to Patty in the hills of Caroline. Thank you. It's your turn again, Farrell.
Tell a joke or sing a song.
Tell a joke and then sing a song.
No, I won't tell a joke. I will say this next song, this is an old Buck Owens song, and but Doyle Lawson recorded it, and I kind of feel like y'all got any Doyle Lawson fans in the house? You remember Carl White that used to cut up so much, you know, and Doyle would have to rein him in? Well, I kind of feel like I'm Carl White and you're Doyle tonight. You know?
Hey, I'll take it. I'll be Doyle Lawson anytime. Thank you.
You're keeping me in check. Anyway, this is an old Doyle Lawson tune. Actually, Buck Owens did it, and then Doyle covered it. Hope you like it. It's called I Don't Care If the Sun Don't Shine. Lou was afraid I'd got the wrong song because the title. Anyway, it goes like this. Well, I don't care if the sun don't shine. I don't care if the bells don't chime. Just as long as you love me. I don't care if the tops don't spin. I don't care if the gins won't gin. Just as long as you love me. So darling, let it rain, let it snow, let the cold north winds blow. Just as long as you love me. North or south, east or west, you know I will stand the test. Just as long as you love me. Birds don't sing, I don't care if the bells don't ring. Just as long as you love me. I don't care if the world don't turn, I don't care if the fire don't burn. Just as long as you love me. So darling, let it rain, let it snow, let the cold north winds blow. Just as long as you love me. North or south, east or west, you know I will stand the test. Just as long as you love me. So darling, let it rain, let it snow, let the cold north winds blow. Just as long as you love me. North or south, east or west, you know I will stand the test. Just as long as you love me. Just as long as you love me.
Good job. I'll tell you, it's so much fun picking with these guys. We just have a blast. We're going to feature Miss Christie on the banjo now. Sled riding?
Okay.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Okay, now it's my turn to do the
It's
Native
okay.
American thing.
It's in the same key, so I'm good. Well, kinda.
You want to switch it out? We'll do Tennessee Waltz after?
Yes.
Okay, fine. I goofed. What can I say?
So which way we
Huh?
Sled riding.
Sled riding.
go? Sled riding.
whoever was supposed to be in here last Saturday night could have done this tune, but since everybody was probably sled riding last week, we'll do it this week.
Thank you. Good job, Christine.
That was a long sled ride.
Up one hill, down the other. Is it my turn?
It's your turn.
Brand new Tennessee Waltz.
What is it? Oh, gosh, I don't know that.
That's about all I know of. It's a good song. I've been working on it for about 10 years. I've got the first three or four notes. We know Amy Brown though. She's our pastor's wife at church. We don't know that Amy Pure Prairie League Amy though. We're gonna figure out who she is though one of these days. All right, brand new Tennessee Waltz.
Yeah, brand new Tennessee Waltz.
Yeah, this is not the old Tennessee Waltz, but the brand new Tennessee Waltz.
Thank you. You favor someone I once knew. Imagine that he's in Tennessee. Wish I could be there too. I left Tennessee in a hurry, dear, the same way that I'm leaving you. But love is mainly memories. Everyone's got a few. It's the brand new Tennessee waltz. You're literally waltzing in it. It's the brand new Tennessee waltz. There's no telling who will be there. When I leave, it will be like I found you, dear, descending Victorian stairs. I'm feeling like one of your photographs, with not even you left to care. Have all of your passionate violins play a tune for a Tennessee kid who's thinking of leaving another time. No place to go if he did. It's the brand new Tennessee waltz. You're literally waltzing in it. It's the brand new Tennessee waltz. There's no telling who will be there. There's no telling who will be there.
Thank you.
Lou Hodges again, everybody, and down there on the banjo, just to make sure y'all know who that is, that's Christy Rash, all the way from Spruce Pines, North Carolina. I say it like Little Roy. Spruce Pines, North Carolina. That's right. It's back to me again. I'll turn 60 this summer. You know, a man can tell his age. A woman, you can't ask a woman their age. How much do you weigh? Anyway. Don't go there. That's right. Anyway, I turned 60 this summer, so I thought I'd learn some songs about age. This is one that bluegrass album that band did. Jim Croce did it way before that. Ready?
Ready?
I've been up and down and around about and back again. Been so many places I can't remember where or when. And my only boss was the clock on the wall and my only friend. Never really was a friend at all. Well, I've traded love for pennies, sold my soul for less, lost my deals in that long tunnel of time. I've turned inside out and around about and back again. Found myself right back where I started again. I'm in my second circle and I'm headed for the top. I've learned a lot of things along the way. I'll be careful while I'm climbing, 'cause it hurts a lot to drop. When you're down, nobody really cares anyway. Well, I've traded love for pennies, sold my soul for less, lost my deals in that long tunnel of time. I've turned inside out and around about and back again. Found myself right back where I started again. Well, I've traded love for pennies, sold my soul for less, lost my deals in that long tunnel of time. I've turned inside out and around about and back again. Found myself right back where I started again. I've turned inside out and around about and back again. Found myself right back where I started again. I intentionally left out a verse of that song in case y'all are wondering. No, really, the truth is I forgot to sing that verse. But anyway, like I was thinking, see, you can think and play music at the same times and sometimes not mess up. I was thinking if since I missed that verse, I can tell this about my wife. She come over with me tonight. We had a new grandbaby a year ago, and we had to child-proof the house, you know. Before that grandbaby got there, that sucker got in anyway. He crawled through the dog door. It didn't work. Anyway, on with the program.
We're going to do a gospel tune now, and it's just one of my favorite ones that Lou sings. It's so beautiful. It's How Great Thou Art.
Everybody sing along.
Please.
Oh Lord my God, when I in awesome wonder consider all the world thy hands have made, I see the stars, I hear the rolling thunder, thy power throughout the universe displayed. Then who sings my song, my Savior God, to thee? How great thou art, oh, how great thou art. Then who sings my song, my Savior God, to thee? How great thou art, how great thou art. When Christ shall come with shouts of acclamation and takes me home, what joy shall fill my heart. Then I will bow in humble adoration and there proclaim my God, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art. Oh, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art. How great thou
Y'all want to hear one more from him?
Thank you.
Red, white, blue, red, white, and bluegrass.
Did y'all enjoy the Boone Trail Band tonight? Thank y'all for having us over. We've had a good time. We hope we get to come back again sometime. Margot Montana on the accordion.
Yeah.
Tricia Eves on the mandolin. You want to know who I was named after the show? I'll tell you. My name's Farrell Shepherd. And again, we're going to let Christy Rash and Lou's going to finish us up with this one called Red, White, and Bluegrass.
She was supposed to get a rest song in between, but we ran out of time.
No banjos, I've not had to tend too much. Been a good day.
Well, I'll tell you while she's tuning, I'll just go ahead and tell you who I was named after. I was named after George Washington. Now, what's my name again, Marlene? Farrell.
Okay.
Anyway, people don't get that. I was named after George Washington. See, he was named in 1732 and I was named in 1962.
Anybody get that? The dates. After. I didn't get it.
They're saying, hurry up and tune up there, Miss Banjo Player.
I didn't get it when you told me that. Okay.
Ready?
As American as apple pie, Mom and homemade jam, proud as punch and peacocks, you know I am. An all-American girl what knows good music and good times. Red, white, and bluegrass, I'm not colorblind. Red, white, and bluegrass, red, white, and blue. These are my true colors, and I love my bluegrass too. America, America, let pride and freedom ring. Red, white, and bluegrass, let's all stand up and sing and pick. Where else but in America can we all live so free? I'm proud of every soldier who stood and fought for me. And I'm proud of every bluegrass band that's ever picked a lid. I'm proud to be an American, that's why I'm singing this. Red, white, and blue grass, red, white, and blue. These are my true colors, and I love my bluegrass too. America, America, let pride and freedom ring. Red, white, and blue grass, let's all stand up and sing.
Thank you.
Thank you all so much. We really appreciate being here. And we appreciate y'all having a good time. Drive safe going home, but don't leave too early because we're going to have a great open mic.
Boone Trail Band, everyone.
We're gonna finish up the show now, and then you can come back and get your stuff. Let's hear it one more time for the Boone Trail Band. Wasn't that wonderful? We're gonna finish up the show tonight with a song we got a request for, and thank you all so much for coming. For the people who came for the first time, I hope you enjoyed it and want to come back. Listen while I tell you about a place I know down in Tennessee where the talk-on grows, hidden from the world in a bunch of pines, where the moon's a little bashful and it seldom shines. Civilized people live there, alright, but they all go native on a Saturday night. Is a fiddle and a crack guitar. They get their kicks from an old fruit jar. They do the boogie to an old square dance. Well, the woods are full of couples looking for romance. Somebody takes their brogue and knocks out the light. Oh, yes, they all do the boogie on a Saturday night. Together it's a lot of fun. They all know the other fella packs a gun. Everybody does his best to act just right, 'cause there's gonna be a funeral if you start a fight. They struggle and they shuffle till the broad daylight. Oh yes, they all go native on a Saturday night. Story about a place I know down in Tennessee where the tall corn grows, hidden from the world in a bunch of pines, where the moon's a little bashful and it seldom shines. Civilized people live there, alright, but they all do the boogie on a Saturday night.
Well, thank you, friends. There's going to be a lot of bald horses in Boones Creek by the end of the... Anyway, we hope that you have enjoyed the first part of our show here tonight with the wonderful Boones Trail Band. They came right over the mountain and did a great job, I do believe. Now, we do have a very full open mic, so you're definitely not going to want to miss that. And I was just thinking, as winter turns into spring and everything, and then spring turns into summer, if you're watching on YouTube and you're out of town or whatever, consider making your summer vacation in East Tennessee. And when you're in East Tennessee, come see us here at the Boones Creek Opry, and I think you'll enjoy yourselves.
Yes. Well said.
Thank you. That's one thing I've got.
Well, we're going to finish up like we always do with our theme. And thanks again to our presenting sponsor, Dr. Enuf. And thanks to all of you for coming and for everyone who's tuning in on YouTube. Thank you for joining us.
We missed y'all last week. We're glad to be back. But anyway, until next week, my name is Bailey George.
I'm Jukebox Jess.
And we'll see you here at Dr. Enuf's Boones Creek Opry.
Thank you. Stick around for the open mic.
Give us one moment here to change the scenery and get all the stuff out of the way, and then we'll get right started. But don't go too far. Check, check. Hey, hey, hey. Can you get your dulcimer in yet? Can you hear it?
Oh, I don't know. Can you?
Is that good?
Do I need to bring this closer?
Yeah, you might want to bring it a tiny bit closer there. That's about as low as we can get it. That's better. get this a little bit more than your vocal. So.
There we go.
Do what? Okay. The instrument a little bit closer too as well. There, that should be perfect. Excellent. All right. Well, welcome to our open mic portion of the Boones Creek Opry. This is one of the most fun portions, and it's always a good time. We have a very full open mic tonight, so please, to the performers, and this means you too, Charlie, to the performers, keep it to 3 songs. So, anyway, because then we might get out of here before Monday. Anyway, to start off our open mic segment, we have a wonderful group that's been here before, and it's wonderful, unique instruments that you don't hear every day. Would you please make welcome the Butternuts?
Hi, everybody. My name's Sandra Lambert, and this is my husband, Rich Lambert, and we are the Butternuts. We sometimes have 2 more nuts playing with us as well, but they're not with us tonight. And I just wanted to announce this is a lap dulcimer. Some of you already know what this is, some may not. And I saw on my Facebook feed that March 24th is the first annual National or International Dulcimer Day. So who knew? I learned that. The first song we're going to do is called I'm not sure I'm going to pronounce this correctly. It's Road to Lisdarnvarna. It's an Irish tune. Rich is on the didgeridoo, and we will be playing it in E minor. And you've heard of tongue twisters. Well, this one's kind of a finger twister, and I've never played it before in front of an audience, but you guys are very accepting and friendly faces, so.
I'll drown her out if she makes a mistake.
Okay. Can you hear the dulcimer out there? Okay, good. Sometimes it's a quiet instrument. So the next song is Reuben's Train, and it's also a E minor. Ready?
Just catching my breath.
Yeah. Make sure he's not going to pass out on me.
You ready?
Thank you. The band that we had is a hard act to follow, so I appreciate you. So the next song you'll recognize is You Are My Sunshine. However, before the earlier version of that song is called You Are My Savior. And so we're going to play this in G, and I'm going to sing the first two verses of the You Are My Savior version, and then the third time around, I'd like for everybody to join in with You Are My Sunshine. Okay. Slower.
The intro, yeah.
Oh, yes, the intro. It's one thing I forget. You are my Savior, my Lord and Master. You are my comfort when skies are gray. I pray you know, Lord, how much I love you. Please be with me all the way. When I was broken, a helpless sinner, your grace and mercy had made me whole. You walked beside me, shield and protect me. Your living presence made my soul. You are my sunshine. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Beautiful. Thank you.
That's the Butternuts, everybody. The Butternuts. And a lot of people, I heard as I was in the audience, were wondering what that instrument was. That's an instrument called the didgeridoo, which, believe it or not, actually has some historical precedent in country music, as I was researching earlier this week, not specifically about the didgeridoo, but I was researching other things and came across, I don't know how many of y'all are old enough to remember Bob Burns, who was a fella on the radio. He was on a lot with Bob Burns. People remember? He was on a lot with... he was an Ozark hillbilly comedian that was on the air with Bob Crosby, Bing's brother. And anyway, he recorded some, he called it a bouzouki, but the real name of it is a didgeridoo. Anyway, I think Sandra's going to sing some of her songs, not just one, but some of her songs. She's one of our great songwriters that we have around Boones Creek. So,
Rises up.
yes.
Perfect, yeah, I think that's fine, okay. All right, I have been writing some songs, and I've been so lucky to be able to debut quite a few of them here. Actually, the first time I've ever debuted any of my songs, because I just started writing a couple years ago. If I can find my music. And this first song, about 2 years ago, a couple weeks into the shutdown, and and I had just started learning the ukulele. And by the way, I am taking guitar lessons with our own Jukebox Jess, so maybe a year from now you'll see me up here with a guitar. But for now, the ukulele is a very handy little instrument. This one's titled Another Day. It was a couple weeks into the shutdown, and I was just learning, and I was doing a chord progression, and I was bored out of my mind, and put some words to it. Looking out my bedroom window, wondering where did my life go? What a difference a couple of weeks make. Don't know how much more of this I can take. Social distancing is the new norm. We are safer to stay at home. Yet I'm getting an itch to roam. Tired of spending so much time alone. Another day, just like yesterday, watching neighbors walking past. How much longer can this last? Another day, just like yesterday, I've been sitting in this chair. I need to shower and wash my hair. Everybody's in search of toilet paper. Wear protection from the virus vapor. Sorry, wear protection from the virus vapor. Separated like dominoes. What happens next? Nobody knows. He's stuck at home with his missus, who's tired of cooking and doing the dishes. We both need a margarita, a bowl of cheese dip and a chicken fajita. Another day, just like yesterday, I've been watching neighbors walking past. How much longer can this last? Another day, just like yesterday, I've been sitting in this chair. I need to shower and wash my hair. What time is it? What day is it? Honey, do we have enough toilet paper? Oh, Lord, help us. Thank you. Whew, I need to skip up that. Thank you. So the next song I wrote, this one's about my father. He was a boilermaker welder for Tennessee Valley Authority, and he helped build Bull Run Steam Plant in Claxton, Tennessee. Hard worker at work and at home. Worked his way up to a maintenance planner, and then had a heart attack at work on my 25th birthday. So it was quite a shock to all of us to say goodbye to him. Hope I can get through this song. Anyway, this is my imaginary, or maybe not imaginary, conversation with my dad a year ago. You didn't live to see your only granddaughter, and I often wonder what you'd have taught her. Each year as she grew taller and older, would you have had much to say? As my thought drifted up to the sky, I heard on the breeze a soft, gentle sigh. As clear as a bell rang your voice once again. It said, please close your eyes, kneel down, and listen. From my vantage point, there's a lot I can see. You're all in chains, but I'm flying free. Most things that you think are important don't matter. You'll see. You're only there to live and create, but many waste time on fighting and hate. All things will pass, and I tell you, love is the key. Well, Dad, I've heard that before. It's such a cliche. If we only love, we'd all be okay. So why is there space in the place of our hearts for hate that can't be contained? And he replied, oh, but my dear, it's been put there to open your mind and make you aware. It's in your mind as a mirror to show you your fears. Without an edge, there's no center to find. All things before you have been thus designed. Shatter the chains and finally open your mind. So, Dad, what I heard you say is that we're living in chains. Hate's not in our hearts, it's just in our brains. To show us the fear that flows through our veins of being losers in life's fickle game. And he's like, you're right. Power and fame's only fleeting, my dear. Those that pursue them are living with fear. Without their stuff, they're afraid that they'll disappear. They try to hold on with a white-knuckled grip, strutting around with a stiff upper lip. With each day, a living nightmare. I knelt by your grave and let your wisdom sink in, and promised to tell my daughter when I saw her again. Then opened my eyes, brushed away a small tear. I still often wish you were here. Then I heard, oh, I'm not gone and I never will be. By closing your eyes, you both can hear me. I'm a man of few words, but I'll say what you need to hear. All that I ask is listen closely. The breeze on the wind, the bird in a tree. When you hear them, please know I am near. When you hear them, please know I am near. When you hear them, please know I am here. That one's taken a year of practice to get through without tearing up. All right, thank you. So I do have a tendency to write kind of melancholy songs. So this song was an exercise in silly, happy, and funny. I might have gotten two of the three, not sure. But it's about a little chipmunk that used to live underneath our patio. We used to live in Knoxville, and we've moved up to the Johnson City area in 2021. And I would sit in the mornings and sip my coffee and watch the little chipmunk come out of his burrow and run across the patio and underneath the bird feeder, and he'd stuff his little cheeks full, and then he'd run back across the patio and back into his burrow. So this is titled Little Chipmunk. And thank you for, I know this is not bluegrass, but I appreciate you being open to other genres. little chipmunk grabs a peanut and scampers back underground. He has a burrow under the patio where he feels safe and sound. Safe and sound. Mr. Red Hawk flies overhead, always looking down. He saw the chipmunk with the peanut running across the ground. Across the ground. Run, little chipmunk, run. Run, little chipmunk, run. Run, little chipmunk, run. You better grab that peanut and run. Mr. Red Hawk lands in a tree to keep a constant watch for little chipmunk's next venture out to get him something for lunch. For lunch. Little chipmunk pops his head out and quickly looks around. He looks around. The coast seems clear, there's nothing to fear, and a peanut is in sight. The little chipmunk is unaware of the feathered flying fright. He runs across the patio and then pauses for a split second. His little heart is beating fast from the short distance he's sprinted. Run, little chipmunk, run. Run, little chipmunk, run. Run, little chipmunk, run. You better grab that peanut and run. Little chipmunk sees a shadow glide over the ground. He grabs a peanut and flicks his tail up and quickly spins around. He spins around. The hawk swoops in, ready to kill, his talons fully extended. But little chipmunk gets away and isn't apprehended. Then the hawk slams on his brakes and barely misses our house. He shakes his head and flies away and decides to hunt for a mouse. Run, little chipmunk, run. Run, little chipmunk, run. Run, little chipmunk, run. Grab that peanut and run. Thank you.
That's Sandra Lambert. Those are good songs.
Thank you.
Well, I believe our next group here. If I may switch over to this microphone. There we go. Isn't our tech team great? Aren't they good? All right. Let's see how many.
We're coming out of work.
I'm surrounded. Well, all right. Well, let's see. We got some bluegrass music now?
Yeah, it's gospel music.
Gospel? Okay, good deal. All right. Here's Trisha Eves and Kindred Spirits, everyone.
We'll give her a second to get up. Hey, how are y'all doing? All right, well, that's good. Oh. All right. Yeah, I'm a big old fella.
You're just over tall.
Yeah, oh, yeah. I like the way you put that. Yeah, that'd be good right there.
What are you doing first?
You'll start old home place. Get the hay.
Thank you.
You know, okay. We'll start off with a little bluegrass. You want to kick it off?
There's a whale.
Okay.
I am such a klutz. There's a whale beneath the tent.
Yeah, it's been too long.
Okay.
mother blow their horn. Well, I fell in love with a girl from the town and thought that she would be true. Then I ran away to Charlottesville and worked in a sawmill too. What have they done to the old home place? Why did they tear it down? And why did I leave my plow in the field and look for a job in the town? Well, the girl ran off with somebody else, and the taverns took all my pay. And here I stand where the old home stood before they took it away. And now the geese fly south as the cold wind blows, and here I stand hang my head. I've lost my home, I've lost my love, and now I wish I were dead. What have they done to your home place? Why did they tear it down? And why did I leave my plow in the field and look for a job in the town? Banjo. Have they done to your home place? Why did they tear it down? And why did I leave my plow in the field and look for a job in the town? And why did I leave my plow in the field and look for a job in the town?
He says talk, he's got to retune, so. That's Scotty Owensby. He's an awesome friend of mine. I met him up at the Bobby Hicks jam we used to go to. Well, it was at the Zuma Cafe, and we were part of the house band for Bobby Hicks, so he was the first person I met kind of when I came into this part of the country.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so it's always so much fun playing with him. What are you going to do next? Are you going to do Beulah Land next?
If y'all, yeah, I can.
I love the way he sings this song. It just really, really gets me. So y'all are really in for a treat.
All right. I had tuned while I was outside, and if y'all ain't been out there in a little bit, it's gotten cold. So when I come back inside, this thing says I got a mind of my own. So I'm gonna do Beulah Land for you. It's a great song. It was actually written by a guy that lives in the county that I grew up in, Squire Parson. And yesterday, I don't want to get off on a sad note, but I look at it as a positive way. It's been 8 years yesterday that my mother graduated to heaven. And so yesterday was a little tough day for me, but that was one of the last things she asked me to do was to sing a song for her. And I said, I'll do my best. So this is to my mom. I'm kind of home, sick for a country to which I've never been before. No sad goodbyes will there be spoken, for time won't matter anymore.
there my home shall be eternal. Beulah land, sweet Beulah land. I'm looking now across that river where my faith will end in sight. There's just a few more days to labor, and then I'll take my heavenly flight. Beulah land, I'm longing for you, and someday on thee I'll stand, and there my home shall be eternal. Beulah land, sweet Beulah land. Beulah land, sweet Beulah land. Thank you.
This one's going to be an A, and it's called I Wonder Where You Are Tonight. Tonight, the heart is sad and weary. Wonder if I'm wrong or right to dream about you, though you left me. I wonder where you are tonight. That old rain is cold and slowly falling upon my window pane tonight. And though your love grows even colder, I wonder where you are tonight. Your heart is cold, never loved me. No, often said you cared, and now you've gone with another. Oh no, the love that we shared. That old rain is cold and slowly falling upon my window pane tonight. Yes, I wonder where you are tonight. Thank you. Where's our? We have.
Scotty, it says Scotty was next.
This is Scotty, and that's
Yeah.
Christy. So,
Okay, well, go ahead then.
Yes.
how many more, Bailey? How many more do? 2 more each. Okay.
You want this one?
Your choice. Your choice. Lonesome Road Blues.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, let me do it, G.
Okay.
Lonesome Road Blues.
You take your part.
Lucy, you're like, girl, with me.
Okay.
You ready? 1, 2, 3. I am not. My fingers are not working. Let me try this again.
Okay, that's fine.
Do we have one more or not?
Go ahead and do it. Go ahead.
Yeah, traveling highway home in G. Y'all ready? I'm traveling, going toward the sunset of time, traveling the highway home. Ridding this world of sin far behind, traveling the highway home. I'm traveling the highway home. I'm traveling the highway home. Oh, narrow's the way, thank God I can say I'm traveling the highway home. Satan said I'd never be traveling the highway home. But when I resisted, he had to flee, traveling the highway home. I'm traveling the highway home. I'm traveling the highway home. Oh, narrow's the way, thank God I can say I'm traveling the highway home. Sometimes this road gets weary and long, traveling the highway home. In my heart there's always a song, traveling the highway home. I'm traveling the highway home. I'm traveling the highway home. Oh, narrow's the way, thank God I can say I'm traveling the highway home.
Thank you all. Appreciate it.
All right, everybody. Next up, we have one of our favorites here at the Boones Creek Opry. If you enjoy traditional country music in the style of Kitty Wells and all the great Hank Williams and all the great singers of that era, then you're going to especially love. I'm glad that she's coming back. We missed her around here. Would you please make welcome Addie Keene, everyone? It's just
The house band?
yeah, more or less.
All right, let me run this over to Ed.
Don't worry. It's okay, you can cheat off mine, Charlie.
I can cheat off of Mr. Bebop.
That's correct. I'll lower that for you. I'll lower this.
Charlie? Yes, sir. You want to just take this mic right here? Yeah.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah, unfortunately. Okay. You gonna work off this one, Bailey?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I think we're gonna be all set. Let me slide it in back.
It's the allergies. Mine's doing it too.
Yeah, it's like, it did that last time I was here, and Charlie had to give me one fist.
Well, we'll catch up with it. Charlie, I don't want to stand in front of you, so you can't see.
The first three are in A anyway.
Hey.
The last one is in A.
Here you go. Did I tell you? Hey.
Oh,
Here you go. Well, that's good. I can't read neither.
oh. Hi, this is a Ray Price song called My Shoes Keep Walking Back to You. I may say that I don't care, hold my head up in the air, even tell my friends I'm glad that you don't call. But when the day is through, my heartaches start anew, and that's when I miss you most of all. And my arms keep reaching for you, my eyes keep searching for you, my lips keep calling for you, and my shoes keep walking back to you. No matter how much I pretend, I wish I had you back again, for nothing else means half as much as you. My world just seemed to die the day you said goodbye, and I can't forget no matter what I do. And my arms keep reaching for you, my eyes keep searching for you, my lips keep calling for you, and my shoes keep walking back to you. For you, and my eyes keep searching for you, my lips keep calling for you, and my shoes keep walking back to you, and my shoes keep walking back to you. All right. Thank you. This man knew my song.
You're not, darling. I can't clap, but I'll give you that.
Okay, that's good to know. Yeah. Okay, let's see. This song is for you, Lily. This is one of her favorites. It's a Kitty Wells song called It Wasn't God Who Made Honky Tonk Angels. And I like to say, you know, Kitty Wells was the reason, she was my idol when I was young, and she was actually the reason that I wanted to learn how to play the guitar, and I wanted to be like her. So anyway, I hope I do her justice.
Yes.
As I sit here tonight, the jukebox playing a tune about the wild side of life. As I listen to the words you are saying, it brings memories when I was a trusting wife. It wasn't God who made honky-tonk angels, as you said in the words of your song. Too many times married men think they're still single. That has caused many a good girl to go wrong. It's a shame that all the blame is on us women. It's not true that only you men feel the same. From the start, most every heart that's ever broken was because there always was a man to blame. It wasn't God who made honky-tonk angels, as you said in the words of your song. Too many times married men think they're still single. That has caused many a good girl to go wrong. That has caused many a good girl to go wrong. Thank you. Okay, this next song is I Wouldn't Change You If I Could, Reno and Smiley, and also Ricky Skaggs and others. And let's give Charlie a chance to do a break here.
That's gonna put any pressure on me.
I wouldn't change a single thing about you if I could. The way you are just suits me to a T. A prince in a storybook, a king up on a throne. That's what you are, and you belong to me. I wouldn't change you if I could. I love you as you are. You're all that I could wish for if I wished upon a star. An angel sent from heaven. You're everything that's good. You're perfect just I wouldn't change you if I could. Your eyes, your lips, your tender smile, I'd leave them as they are. And come what may, I never change a thing. And if I were a potter and you a piece of clay, the only thing I'd change would be my name. I wouldn't change you if I could. I love you as you are. You're all that I could wish for if I wished upon a star. An angel sent from heaven. You're everything that's good. You're perfect just the way you are. I wouldn't change you if I could. You're perfect just the way you are. I wouldn't change you if I could. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. This song is called Weary Lonesome Blues. The Louvin brothers and others did it. And I'd like to dedicate this to the memory of Henry Horn. He really liked this song. I've got the weary, weary lonesome blues, feeling lonesome, about to cry. I've turned my back on my true love, can't tell the day from night. I'm going down and catch a train, freight train, never coming back again. I've got the weary, weary, lonesome blues, I'm gonna ride them all away. The weary, weary, lonesome blues. I found out that love don't pay. The only one that I did love, he has gone the other way. I can't smile as I used to, 'cause his love has proved untrue. I've got the weary, weary, lonesome blues, and I don't know what to do. to turn my back on you. 'Cause you know I love you so, but you will never love me, dear. Well, I'm drifting far from you. I've got the weary, weary, lonesome blues, and I don't know what to do. And I don't know what to do. Thank you very much.
That's one of our favorites here.
Oh,
And-
thank you.
And now one of the infamous, the leader of the staff band. Charlie and the staff infections. No, staff band.
Somebody help me. I need some help.
He's getting the hot licks in tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, boys.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You might need this.
Old cold tater, man. It's an old cold tater. I have no idea what I'm gonna do.
I'll show you, Diddy. What we doing?
Charlie, it's getting late. You better know.
I know it. That's come up some kind of a lie. We'll do I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do Heartache by the Numbers.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Y'all can
Oh, yeah, yeah.
tear it
Good
up
Ray
on.
Price song deserves it.
Yeah. What? Where?
Who was this for? Oh, okay.
Really bad? Jay? Vanessa, you want to help me? Where'd she go? Not tonight. I need some help.
You said G?
Yes, sir. G. Heartache number one was when you left me. I never knew that I could hurt this way. And heartache number two was when you called me. You came back but never meant to stay. Now I've got heartaches by the numbers, troubles by the score. Every day you love me less, each day I love you more. Yes, I've got heartaches by the numbers, I know that I can't win. But the day that I stop counting, that's the day my world will end. Heartache number three was when you called me and said that you were coming back to stay. With hurtful heart I waited for your knock on the door. Well, I waited, but you must have lost your way. Now I've got heartaches by the numbers, troubles by the score. Every day you love me less, each day I love you more. Yes, I've got heartaches by the numbers, I know that I can't win. But the day that you stop counting, that's the day my world will end. One more time. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, troubles by the score. Every day you love me less, each day I love you more. Yes, I've got heartaches by the numbers, a love that I can't win. But the day that I stop counting, that's the day my world will end. Thank you, Jess.
You did it again.
That's halfway pretty, Charlie.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I'll take all them lines I can get. Let's do, we do one out of E. The old man from the mountain, you want to do that?
One old man from the mountain.
Me? Well, yes, you do. You know, don't you?
Merle Haggard, the old man from the mountain.
E. Well, the old man from the mountain's coming home, home, home. Thought I better warn you, so I called you on the phone. Get rid of Joe the grinder, better be there alone. 'Cause the old man from the mountain's coming home. Well, I've been in this sawmill and I'm all uptight and tense. I got rumor that someone been digging under my back fence. Thought I better call you all and let you know today the old man from the mountain's on his way. I've been in this sawmill and I'm all uptight and tense. I got rumor that someone been digging under my back fence. Thought I better call you all and let you know today the old man from the mountain's on his way. The old man from the mountain's coming home, home, home. Thought I better warn you, so I called you on the phone. Get rid of Joe the grinder, better be there alone. The old man from the mountain's coming home. I've been working my dang fool head off all for $1 bill. I need a bunch of good lovin', so I'm coming down the hill. I don't need no friendly Henry woman of my bed. The old man from the mountain means what he said. Well, the old man from the mountain's coming home, home, home. Thought I better warn you, so I called you on the phone. Get rid of Joe the grinder, better be there alone. The old man from the mountain's coming home. The old man from the mountain's coming home. Holy cow, that old man, he needs to stay in that mountain. Somebody called me Rip Van Winkle?
Rip Van Winkle?
Yeah, what about him?
Was he the old man on the mountain?
Oh.
Or is he up in
That's a West Virginia Sasquatch. The old man from the mountain. No, really, that's what it is.
Okay, this is out of D. Another Haggard. I'm doing someday. Out of D. 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 Someday, when our dream world finds us and these hard times are gone, we'll laugh and count our blessings in a mansion all our own. If we both pull together, tomorrow's sure to come. And someday we'll look back and say it was fun. We live on love and pennies and a daydream's out of sight. And I'm amazed the way you smile when things don't turn out right. We climb each hill together, each step one by one. And someday we'll look back and say it was fun. Someday, when our dream world finds us and these hard times are gone, we'll laugh and count our blessings in a mansion all our own. If we both pull together, tomorrow's sure to come. And someday we'll look back and say it was fun. Someday we'll look back and say it was fun. Thank you, thank you. I didn't know that one, but that wasn't bad at all. That wasn't bad at all. Go back to E? Not really. Yeah, you do. E. Well, I looked over Jordan and what did I see? Coming for to carry me home. A band of angels coming after me. Coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot. Coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. If you get there before I do, coming for to carry me home. Tell all of my friends I'm a-coming too, a-coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, a-coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, a-coming for to carry me home. Well, sometimes I'm up and Lord, sometimes I'm down, a-coming for to carry me home. But still my soul is heavenly bound, a-coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. One more time. Swing low, sweet chariot, a-comin' for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, a-comin' for to carry me home. Hey! Thank you. I'm out of here. Bailey's gonna go up there and do a gospel, and we're gonna say goodbye to everybody.
Where y'all going? Yeah, I got one.
Thank you all so much for coming out tonight to the Boones Creek Opry and our open mic. And to everyone who's tuning in. That's a good one. Well, yeah.
Let's see. G. All right, everyone. I don't know where y'all going. There's a place near to me where I'm longing to be with my friends at the old country church, where our mother we went and our Sundays were spent with our friends at the old country church. Precious years of memory, oh what joy they bring to me. How I'd long once more to be with my friends at the old country church. Back in days and I'm boy, I'd wandered far away from my friends at the old country church. But years now have gone and I'm still here to say with my friends at the old country church. Oh, what years of memory, oh, what joy they bring to me. How I long once more to be with my friends at the old country church. There's a place dear to me where I'm longing to be with my friends at the old country church. There with mother we went and our Sundays were spent with our friends at the old country church. Precious year of memories, oh what joy they bring to me. How I long once more to be with my friends at the old country church. Now everybody, precious years of memories, oh what joy they bring to me. How I'm long once more to be with my friends at the old country church. With my friends at the old country church. All right, everybody, it's that time again. Please drive safe and everything. And I almost said turn your clocks back, but we did that last week. Anyway, set forward. See, I don't even know where I'm at. Anyway, y'all be careful, and we'll see you next week. Good night.